Guess what I'm gonna be reading? So I got the new Shatter Me book in the mail recently, and I did do a poll on Twitter asking if you guys wanted me to do a reading vlog, and a lot of you guys said yes. So here we are. We're gonna be doing a reading vlog. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, literally, I cannot explain how excited I am for this book. It's gonna be amazing. I haven't even started it yet, and I've had it for like, I think 2 days, one day. And I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. I think I'm really gonna like it, and you guys are gonna go on this journey with me. So basically what the plan is that I'm gonna start this, and I am probably going to do a face mask at some point. I'll show you guys what face mask I'm going to do. I have a bunch of options, and I'm definitely going to take a shower, so I'll do that as well later. And I don't think I'm going to make my bed today. I know I probably should, but it's kind of already late in the day, and there's really no point in making my bed at this point. But I also have to do laundry. So I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I'm also going to be reading this book. So I'm not going to like give too many updates. This is a reading vlog, but I just figured you guys should know where I'm at. Oh, also I am currently uploading a video, so that's also happening. But yeah, I did get this book in the mail, and it's so pretty. Like, taking the cover off, oh my goodness, look at how gorgeous that is. I've been reading the series since I think I was about like 18 or 19 years old, so it's been so long, and I can't believe that it's actually over. Like, we can actually say now that yes, the Shatter Me series is finally over. I remember reading Ignite Me and being like, this is over, this trilogy is done, we're not going to have any more Shatter Me books, and then lo and behold, years later, we get Restore Me, and then it starts all over again. And oh, I'm just so excited. Also, this cover is so much more beautiful in person than I expected it to be. I saw it online for so long, and I was just like, this is not it. She's not cute, but look at her. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Like, what the heck? To chapter 3 in Imagine Me, and oh my gosh, this book is killing it so far. I'm 33 pages in, and wow, just like, it's already perfect, it's already amazing. We're already like just completely dying over Juliet and Warner and Kenji, and oh my gosh, I just like, we're back in this world, we're back in this universe. It's amazing. Wow, I'm loving it so much. It's like it's reminding me more of like Ignite Me rather than the like Restore Me and Defy Me for some reason. Like, I like Restore Me, Defy Me was not it, but this book, it's it. This book is it. Also, my reading snacks are Sun Chips and water, which is right by my bed. And I am on chapter 3, and I'm also listening to my Shatter Me playlist, which I will link down below. And oh my gosh, I'm ready to read this entire book today. I am happy to say that I am an idiot. I don't know why I never made this connection, but literally, Shatter Me is what would happen if Rey and Kylo Ren, or Ben Solo, or whatever you want to call him, actually got a chance to be together and like actually had a like romantic plot line that made more sense and was actually like really good, you know, instead of kind of just like thrown together. Like, yeah, the sequel trilogy made sense, but Shatter Me is like legit. That is literally Rey and Kylo / Ben. Literally. It is. And Imagine me, like, it's literally watching Ben Solo turn back into Kylo Ren. It's so crazy. I just love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, Juliet. Oh, I stan her. But Warner is on like a different level right now. Like, he has just gone through something so traumatic, and so has Juliet, but he's had to like fight her or whatever, and it's been really tough, and he is lashing out at people. He's being really quiet, and I am just dying because I don't know how I never made this connection, but they're literally Rey and Kylo Ren. It's just, they are. For some reason, I always like use Shadow and Bone to explain Reylo, but really, Reylo is Juliet and Warner. Like, that's just who they are. Like, they're Reylo. I don't know how I never made this connection. I'm so dumb. Okay, I ate some dinner, and I am going to get back to reading, and I am going to look through this bag because it has a bunch of my, like, self-care products, I guess. I have these. This one, I think... Oh, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I have these ones. I have a couple different face masks. This is a hair mask. Another face mask. Another face mask. I should have more in here. I think that might be it. Yeah. Oh, this one as well. I don't think I'll do a peel-off mask because then that means I have to actually get up and go to the bathroom to do it. I don't feel like doing that. So, this one is for the morning. These are peel-off masks. And I actually really like these. I've actually used one of these recently and I really liked it. So I really only have these ones. I did do the Found mask recently. I think I had a charcoal mask and it was really good. I actually really liked it. These ones I've used before, they're good. These ones are really good as well. Oh, I don't know which one I want to use. Maybe I'll use one of these so I can have like an even, one of each. That might be good. So I think I'm gonna do this one. Y'all, reading the way that Warner fights and like this whole fight scene, he really is Kylo Ren. He really is Ben Solo. He really is Kylo Ren. Like, I don't know how I didn't realize this before. Like, okay, when when the people like who do the Star Wars movies, when they were creating the sequel trilogy, did they read this like Shatter Me series? Did they read Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo? Like, what are they doing? Why are they ripping off these YA classics? Like, what's going on here? Someone please explain to me why the sequel trilogy is so much like Shadow and Bone and so much like Shatter Me. Like, what is going on? I need to know because this is like driving me crazy. Also, I'm on page 141. I'm about this far into the book so far, almost halfway. I'm getting close. I'm getting there. Well, not really that close. I mean, there's about 450 pages in this book. So I'm still a bit of a ways off. I'm like about 100 pages from like the middle, but still, I'm going pretty fast through this book. It's really easy to read. I mean, that's the same for really any of the Shatter Me books. For some reason, I just read Shatter Me books so fast, like way faster than any other series. I can read these books like that. I don't know why. It just happens. That's how it goes. I love them though. They're so good. Hey, I'm gonna fucking beat Anderson up. I'm gonna beat him up right now. I'm gonna fucking beat him up. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, dude. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna beat him up. My hair looks like a mess. My makeup is fading very fast. But I am going to read more of Imagine Me. I did read a bit more this morning, and then I had to film. I had to wash my sheets, which I did. They are clean. Love that for me. And then I watched both episode 3 of Star Wars and also episode 7 of Star Wars, right? 7? No, 8. 8 of Star Wars. I watched The Last Jedi. And I watched Revenge of the Sith. Why did I forget what that was called? I don't know, but I am more than halfway through this book. As you can see, I just have this section to get through, and honestly, I think I can get through it tonight. I think that I'm going to finish my first book of April tonight, so definitely going to read some of this and just chill in my bed. We are sleeping. Well, not sleeping, but we're in my bed. I have my book nerd shirt on. We stand, and yeah, we're just gonna chill. So far, I'm really enjoying the book. It's really good. We stan. This book is honestly probably the second best book in the series, maybe the third best. I'm just really loving it. Also, I'm using a dollar bill as my bookmark. But yeah, I am on page 243, so just a little over halfway through. I can't believe I'm almost done, and I literally am loving it. It's so good. The chapters are so weird though. Honestly, what I think I'm finding so weird about this book is that most of it is in Kenji's point of view. And before this, I really didn't like Kenji's point of view. I really felt like too much of it was just like overwhelming. But with this book, for some reason, Kenji's point of view is like my favorite. I'm loving getting to hear like his thoughts and his experiences. And that's so different than Defy Me. Like Defy Me, I was like, I'm done with Kenji's point of view. I don't want to hear it anymore. But with this book, Kenji's is my favorite. We're also getting Juliet's point of view, but we're not getting Warner's. So that's like my only issue, is that I want Warner's point of view. I want to know what he's thinking. I want to know what he's going through. But in this book, he's just going through so much that I'm like, could I handle a Warner point of view? I don't know. It might just be like too angsty, too sad, too depressing. But overall, I'm loving this book. It's so amazing. I'm loving the direction it's going in. It's definitely not what I expected, but it's better than I expected it to be. Okay, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to page 309 and I am really close to finishing it. So close, literally less than 150 pages. I could finish this in the morning, so I'm definitely going to do that. And then probably finish up the vlog because it's almost over. I literally cannot believe that I'm almost done with this book. I just like, what the heck? How is this happening? How is this possible? But I'm going to finish this in the morning. I'll probably just wake up and immediately start reading it because, oh my god, I need to know what happens. It's so good. I cannot even believe how good of an ending this is. I am so shocked. I'm so happy. And I just can't wait to see what happens to Warner and Juliet especially, and Kenji and all those people. Like, it's amazing. It's gorgeous. Like, this book is one of my new favorites. It's just so good. Do you see these tears? I'm already crying. Oh my gosh. I think I can share this quote because it's not super spoilery. I mean, not that this vlog is like spoiler free or anything. It's not. But it says, "Imagine me, master of my own universe. I am everything I ever dreamed of." That made me cry. That literally made me cry. Oh my gosh, Juliet. It's like, I love her so much. I'm crying. Wow. Like, this book, I'm so sorry that I'm crying. Oh my god, the last, like, 2 pages of this book were just, like, crazy to me. Like, they were just so sweet and so gentle and just lovely. There was a dog. Oh my gosh. I love this book so much. 5 out of 5 stars. It's literally the best one in the sequel trilogy, and I loved it. It was so soft. It was so sweet. And I'm definitely going to talk a little bit more about it. I just need to gather my thoughts. Okay, so I've gathered my thoughts. I put my sunglasses on my head because my hair is a mess. But basically, I finished Imagine Me, and I just have thoughts. I have emotions. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know. But I figured I would film in this direction because the lighting is okay. It's totally fine. It's during the day, so I have a little bit of light coming in through the windows. So I think this looks okay. But also, my Shatter Me books are right here. I have Shatter Me and Unravel Me in paperback right here. And then I have Ignite Me, I have Restore Me, and I have Defy Me. So, and we have Imagine Me, obviously. Oh my gosh, I just like don't even know what to say or where to start. Basically, like I said in the beginning of the vlog, I will link down below my playlist that I was listening to. It's called My Touch is Power. It's a quote from the first book, obviously. I think it's the first book. Is it the first book, second book, third book? I don't remember. But I first started reading this series when I was like 19 years old, 18 or 19, somewhere around that age. and I became so obsessed with it. If you were in my brain when I was reading those books, like especially Shatter Me and Unravel Me, you would have known I literally thought I was Juliet. Like, I'm Juliet. This is my life. I was obsessed with these books. Like, there's only a few books that like really capture my imagination the way that Shatter Me has. It'd be like Divergent, The Selection kind of, but mainly just like Divergent and Shatter Me have been like the biggest ones that are like, this is my life, I'm Tris or I'm Juliet or whatever. And I am so obsessed with this series. I don't talk about it enough. I really don't. But y'all, this series is amazing. It's literally so good. And I met Taharamafi last year, and that changed my life. I saw her, like, I caught a glimpse of her at Y'all West, and I like almost started crying. And then I got to meet her like at a signing at Y'all West, and that was so much fun. I got my book signed. I think I brought Ignite Me with me because that's still my favorite book of the series. But this one, y'all, this is like definitely the second favorite book of the series, at least for me. I don't know if it's the second best book, but it's my second favorite, if that makes sense. I think maybe Unravel Me is like the second best book of the series, but I prefer this one. I don't know. I would have to reread Unravel Me. I feel like I need to do an entire reread of the series, or at least like the first three. I did reread Shatter Me a couple years ago, but like I haven't gotten back to any of the other books. Anyway, this is not about those books. It's about Imagine Me. So this book, I don't know what I was expecting when I went into it, because with Defy Me, I really didn't like it. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, which is so low for me, especially for a Shatter Me book. But going into this book, I was like, my expectations are low. I really don't know what's going to happen. It's probably just going to wrap everything up. I might not like it. I have to be prepared for that. But once I started reading it, I started realizing that, oh shoot, this book is really going hard. Like, it was going places and taking risks that I was not prepared for. It definitely reminded me of Ignite Me in that way, where it's like, it's going places, it's really like pushing the limits of where the world can go and where these characters can go and how much these characters can take emotionally and physically. Like, this book was hardcore. It was rough. Like, these characters are going through these intense transformations of like emotional stuff, physical stuff, spiritual stuff, like just like everything, mind, body, and everything is just going through it, like everything. It's just going through it all. This entire book was basically just Juliet and Kenji's points of view, which is something I wasn't really expecting. I don't know why. I didn't think that she was gonna go with Kenji's point of view again. I remember in Defy Me, I was kind of lukewarm on his perspective. I didn't really love it all that much. But reading it in this book, I was surprised. I actually really loved Kenji's point of view. Like, I've always loved him as a character, but his point of view is sometimes a little boring and just kind of like, meh. But in this book, he felt so fleshed out. He felt so, like, immediate and so necessary to the plot that it just felt right to have him have, like, a huge perspective in the book. Like, he had basically the main perspective in the book. Like, let's be honest, like, Juliet's chapters, while they were like really important, they weren't even near as long as Kenji's chapters were. So I felt like that kind of like gave the book a different spin. And then you really don't ever get Warner's perspective in this book, which is kind of like, I was sad about it, but I was happy at the end when we got some Warner perspective. Like, that was really nice. I think something I also really liked about this book is that it felt better written than Defy Me did. It didn't really serve the same kind of writing that I'm used to from Taharamafi, but this book really brought it, like with all of like, with the beautiful words, beautiful language, like just her mastery of language, her mastery of writing. It was all presented in this book and it was just perfect. Like, every line was delicious. It was beautiful. It was lyrical. And that's what I love about Taharamafi's writing, is that her words, her writing, her sentences, her paragraphs, everything is so deliberate and beautiful. It was so good, so beautifully done. I think it was the perfect ending for the trilogy and the series. I couldn't have written it better. I don't even think she could have written it better. It was just like top tier. We finally got some good food. We get to finally eat well It's amazing. I was like shocked. I loved it. It was so, so good. And I'm just so sad that the series is over. I know, like, I was sad when Ignite Me was over and I thought that that was the end of the trilogy. And now I'm sad, like, knowing it's really finally over. And also, like I said in the beginning, this is so, like, 100% the sequel trilogy in Star Wars. I can't even explain it to you, like, the entire series. Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, all those books. Literally Reylo. Literally Reylo. How did I never realize that? What planet am I living on that I didn't realize that this is Reylo? It's just, it's mind-boggling. Anyway, I loved it. I don't know. I'm definitely going to reread this series in the future. It's just, you know, these characters are part of me. They've stuck with me for years and I love them. They feel so, so personal to me and I can't wait to get to revisit this world again at some point in the future when I reread the books. And I'm just sad it's over. I just can't believe it's over. All right, so, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about this. Like, just everything that I wanted to happen and everything that I didn't even know I wanted to happen happened. It all went so beautifully and there were so many surprises in this book, like so many plot twists and things that I could never have imagined happening, like especially with Anderson. Like Anderson was freaking scary. I hated him, but I had so many conflicting emotions towards him because Juliet had so many conflicting emotions and she was like brainwashed. I don't know. It was so weird. Like, oh my gosh, like everybody was just at their A game, like things were happening. Also, Warner's fighting style is like so similar to Kylo Ren. I was screaming. Like there's a fight scene and he has like this machete, so he's like cutting down people and stabbing them, whatever. And his fighting style, I could literally see Kylo Ren. I could literally see Kylo Ren. Anyway, so I feel like Warner's Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. Anderson is like Palpatine because he like literally cannot be killed. It's so frustrating. I was just like the entire book I'm like, someone kill this guy please. And then Juliet is Rey, 100% like super powerful, just like this really like badass girl, but she's like kind of a nobody. And like I love that she keeps Juliet. Like it's just so good. It ended better than the Rise of Skywalker did. Like for some reason Rey was like Rey Skywalker, and no, Juliet was like, I'm Juliet, I'm not Ella, I'm Juliet. Like we are sticking with this because this is what, like, I want to respect this. I don't want to like give in to my father. I don't want to, you know, whatever. Oh, iconic. And I feel like Kenji is like Finn and Poe. Finn and Poe mixed together. Oh, or maybe Nazira's Poe. I don't know. Either way, one of them's Poe, one of them's Finn. I feel like Kenji's Finn. I feel like Kenji's Finn. Anyway, we could totally do like parallels between Shatter Me and Star Wars, but like that would be a whole nother video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. I can't wait to do more reading vlogs in the future. I'm definitely planning some like very, very soon, like right when I'm done with this reading vlog. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Ooh, I thought it'd be me and you.